Aaron, he's more or less like me. Many years ago, when my daughter was first born, I was kind of living my life as I pleased. But then there were some things I needed to know and discover and understand. And so I started to begin this search for the truth, I guess is the best way to put it. I studied different religions. I studied different philosophies. I studied just a number of different things, and it kind of tracks along with my oldest daughter. She's 16 now, so it was 16 years ago that all this started. You know, because before I was in college having fun, doing whatever, and not really thinking too much about the future or things after this life, and that's what really kicked it off. For the character Dahana, she somewhat reflects my daughter with her sarcasm and her wit. My daughter and I are very similar in our sarcasm. When I say something to my daughter or she says something to me, I know, that kind of response, that's where that came from. The character Rohu, who cannot speak, he's very altruistic. He's the type of guy that we all want to aspire to. Darham, he's kind of the party guy. There were some guys I knew that's just, that they never wanted to hurt anybody. They just wanted to have a good time. And so Darham, who's the half-brother to Aaronon, that's kind of where that character came out of. In the book, it does center primarily on the Quiet End family. And it does primarily focus on that family and some of the internal struggles that are taking place within the family, how that family relates to the kingdom as a whole. Even one of my reviewers noticed that because they're a royal family, when they're before the government or when they're in official business, they handle themselves one way. But when they get together as a family, they handle themselves totally different. If you had those kind of tense family moments, you can relate. If you've had hanging out with the cousins or your sister or whatever and just shooting the breeze and talking about things that nobody else would know what you're talking about, and you can have those internal jokes or whatever, you'll pick that up too. So yeah, there is a lot of that, and I enjoy writing those parts. And now that I've been writing the second book, it's taken on a new life, and I'm having trouble putting it down because I've got stuff to do for this first book with the promotion that we're doing and so forth. But they want to start talking again,